Hey, what's up, all? Big news coming out of the New York area. Safety Jamal Adams from the New York Jets is very unhappy with his current contract situation. He does not want to play for the New York Jets in that area, and he's made it very clear that he's got a few teams that he would like to play for. One of them being the Seattle Seahawks. With the way it's going, it sounds like you may want to hold out. This could be another Jadeveon Clowney situation where Seattle can jump in and get him for a deal. If Seattle had to, there's several ways Seattle can do this. Seattle can give a couple draft picks away, first, second, and a couple later round picks, but they can spread it over 2021 and 22. And with the way it's going, it looks like the Jets would be forced to actually take that. Pete Carroll has been known to throw a lot of big bucks at defensive backs with defensive backs Richard Sherman, Brandon Browner, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor. And so with trading for safety Jamal Adams, I can see Seattle wanting to jump at this if they can get him for a good deal. Corbin Smith with the Seahawk Maven, a great channel. I recommend you check him out. They're not sponsored. They're not sponsoring me, but great channel for Seahawks news. He had a scenario where Seattle could trade away a first round pick, maybe a first and second round pick from maybe a 2021 first round pick, a 2022 second round pick, and safety Marquise Blair for safety Jamal Adams. And that could be, for safety Marquise Blair, that could be the deciding factor for Seattle getting Jamal Adams. And then getting him, right when they get him, extending him, and you got a really good secondary with Quentin Dunbar, Shaquille Griffin, and then you got Quandre Diggs, and safety Jamal Adams. You have a very good secondary. So is it possible that Seattle will get him? Who knows? It's still too early to know. I don't doubt that Pete Carroll and John Schneider are looking into it and trying to wheel and deal and see if anything works. They made it very clear that even if it sounds very crazy to go after a player like, even if Tom Brady was available, they would still be looking into it because they know it's important to do their due diligence and to be able to be in every deal and make sure they can get a player that would help the team. So there's a very high probability that Seattle will get safety Jamal Adams. At this point, I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they would. So keep your eyes out and see if it's possible that you get Jamal Adams maybe at the end of training camp, maybe the start of the regular season, where maybe New York is unable to get him back, Adams back to sign a contract or play, and so we can possibly see Seattle go and make another deal like they did with Clowney. So keep your eyes out for that. Be sure to watch more of my movies coming out. I'll be doing more breakdowns and predictions on new Seahawks free agents, how they will perform, and what their plans are for Seattle in 2020.